to play around it, and they're going to stack the majority of players here towards outside. JW opening this round up, Crims alongside him, and already we've got kills going in favor of Fnatic. Crims actually dealing with another. And this leaves just Exist in this gun up into the round. He gets tagged under the train. The lack of armor really hurting him there in that fight, and he'll get put down. So Fnatic, they're
going to find Flusha playing close to lower. He drops a smoke in an attempt to get out of dodge, but it Exists. It's too quick on the trigger.
Yeah, talking quick, look at Brolin. He came up the ladder as soon as that B-pie came in, but he only gets good for one. Forest will trade, reversing back from the ramp side, and Dig have taken deep control. That's exactly what you want to do with a post plant on train, and to good use Exist. So even with the setup for Dig, he could have ninja'd this one, but they're going to spot him out, and they will deal with him. Exist trading.
Here we go. We're off the races. Flusha playing real close. He's going to find some kills here with this SMG, causing quite the ruckus, and at least keeps him pinned back there within the ramp, while the rest of the team shows up here for Fnatic. Gone pretty easily. Get Right can't even find a fight.
Very little resistance. Dig making a lot of noise. They're not really secretive about these players in main, and Forest going to show exactly why, helped out by Exist. Oh dear, JW with the USP has opened up with 2 and is still alive, still a bit of a nuisance, but he shouldn't serve as more than a small problem that Get Right is able to overcome.
Or T-Con, so he should be fine in the corner, and that is the case. And he
creep forward, but also it allows these 2 players back inside of the site to kind of get away with things like that, right? And focus their attention elsewhere. Now, though, to Pop Dog. 10 seconds. This bomb has got to get into the site, and it's got to go down now. JW removes Halzerk and actually doubles up, and they haven't cleared the players in the site. There's just not enough time for Dig. Control for Dig. They now have the Pop Dog area under lock and key, but JW, good for one. Golden actually burns up and Crims through the smoke. Dealt with Freiburg. Get Right tries to swing on out and gets away with a lot of damage, but not the kill. Halzerk now is the last man remaining for this Dignitas squad, and he's got to do a hell of a lot. They're not going to give him the fights needed to be the A play. And JW is wrapped all the way through Pop Dog and is even coming behind these players for Dig. Now, all the kills have gone in favor of the Dig squad to open this round up. So even though these flanks are coming in, JW's going to try and get a knife. Instead he goes with the max 7. And he shuts down 2. It's only JW left. Denied the knives, and that's only made JW angry. Spots Halzerk and deals with him. Now just Freiburg left to beat, but he's wrapping around behind JW. He almost has the read. And just about
go close, and you're like, probably not.
Or you jump on the guy's head close to T-Con.
Knife him.
Really, he has no idea why he can't stand up. He thinks his control button's broken. Next thing you know, boom, it's JW.
Well, Golden, he's burning the connector. He's been up for the chopping block in this position before, thanks to the utility of Dig, and this one is no exception. Get Right, pushing the site with Forest as well. There's still a player here, and they know about it. They're going to try and clear him out. JW caught scoping sandwich and Exist. What players alive, even with Forest low, this one's a lot.
Oh dear. Flusha gets away with a lot of damage, but whether or not that's going to convert to... Oh, did he just see Get Right? Oh, he did see Get Right. And he even gets the tag, the ding off this entire B bomb site, and allows you to keep these 4 pistols, now 3 pistols over here at A, now 2 pistols over here at A.
JW hears the grenades go out, and he tries to time the peek by going, I can peek a player with grenades in his hands. But no, Freiburg was covering it. Halzerk, doesn't get there in time to stop the gun, but Freiburg does, denies the weapon pickup for Golden, and Brolin now on the site has to hold his own. Flusha's on a late rotate, Brolin's got 1, but again, Flusha, another 1-on-3. So as long as Halzerk doesn't get hit by a timing, which he just did, luckily Get Right's going to pick up that position instead. So
for the Dignitas side, all eyes on this though. Brolin with the opening pick in the round onto Forest. A driving force for this side of Dignitas. He's not going to be the only one to fall. Halzerk is going to join him.
And Nosey's trapped on the left-hand side as well, so Brolin's just allowed to hold this angle pretty much for free. Flashbang is good, and that leaves him blind. Exist almost dealing with him. Brolin spotting Get Right, but not enough to get the kill. However, it is now just Get Right standing. They know where he is, and Golden is going to remove him. Fnatic, they narrowly win out this first. Now setting up with JW down here towards Ivy. He can come in late, but that bomb can now go down. Halzerk does shut down Flusha, but he's got a lot more to worry about, and he will get overwhelmed there. Get right, all alone, 1v3, has retrieved this kit. I don't know how I'm going to win this round. Crims is doing a great job of buying time, and you know, even as Get... Ooh, okay,
on,
now
surely.
1v1, Golden,
No
yeah,
time.
there's no time. Get right would have to get on the bomb immediately upon getting into the bomb site, and there's just not a world in which that happens. Golden even runs down the ramp and finishes him off, so Fnatic. But you know what I mean, you got the metaphor I was going for. And this round is very, very important for Dig, because they don't want to be in one of these, you know, just losing back-to-back CT rounds, never having a proper buy, and they've already found boatloads of success in this round. Brolin tagged down low, finished off by Get Right, and it is just emerging. Deals with Exist on the initial peak. Still a lot of bodies left to contend with. Knows that Get Right is in Pop Dog. That flash has given it away. But look up here on top of the trains. Freiburg is going to try and be the hero. And he goes up and over. An 8th round on the board for Dig.
Out, gonna get shot in the head. Gordon still waits. He's hoping for regression. He will get given it. And a free kill right back in the hand.
Fatal error for Golden, who went in the back lines.
Oh no, they haven't checked. Forest plays the trigger discipline and shuts down both Crims and JW. This attempted investment from Fnatic has been overcome and dealt with. Forest delivering 3. It's a move away just briefly to re-smoke the ramp. And in that time, Flusher has taken up a position over towards Heaven. Brolin digs down another here at the ramp side, and Halzak misses another shot here. That would have been pivotal. He could have caught the bomb crossing. But now, on the back of that shot missing, bomb plant found for Fnatic. The nades rain in and find a measly bit of damage into these players at this site. Flusher lurking around through the connector, and this lurk has got to do a hell of a lot. For it to even play into the round, though, Crims had to buy time, and he's not managed to do that. They get into the site, and Flusher sees them both. He's thinking, how can I get as many knife kills as possible?
Not like this.
Well, he decides against that. They're on the bomb. They're sticking it. And Halzer gets the defuse. Flusher has outbrained himself there. Brolin was able to work some magic with the Deagle, but in this round with the AK, not so much. Forest aggresses into the upper halls, and now has a tremendous amount of control over here towards the B side of the map, and that is the very, very least. One by one, Dig are just pushing. They're just taking. This is like their first time in that #1 spot in a good while, and this is a squad that on paper they should be able to beat. They've got to imagine that that's going to get to Fnatic in some way. That round's flawless for Dig, by the way. Yeah, this could get dangerous, though. The flash is going over it. He's close enough to dodge them. Lands a timing shot onto Brolin, despite being blinded. And now backs away. Dig are pretty comfortable sitting a man up. They don't need to force any more fights, but this does allow Fnatic to flood out through main. Halzerk is here to try and plug these holes, but Golden and Crims, getting 2 kills between them, continue to leave Halzerk in the hot seat, and it does get a little too hot for Halzerk. Forest almost in with the kill, but Flusher bests him, and now it's Exist in this 1v2. Bob over towards main, does get retrieved by Crims, and he's able to just catch the timing into Olaf. Flusher continues to lock down the bomb site, get out through main, and now is a position. Get Right tries to go on.
No, he should have gone up.
Yeah, there was no right decision there for Get Right. It's more getting wrong. Forest dropped as well, and Brolin delivering the kill to put Fnatic a man up, trying to secure them the A bomb site. JW alongside him, Halzerk missing that shot, and it all falls onto Exist in a 1v4 to try and deny Matt.
I mollied from the yard as well, so he's walking into a double Molotov and nowhere to run, nowhere to hide on the map pick of Dig. And yeah, just keep the M4 instead. Don't walk into the fire.
I make a bit of a move, and Exist would have to break them down. The timing, the weapon switch.
No.
And he gets caught out. Halzerk does respond with 1. The rotation of this bomb on the back of Golden is looking to come in, but he's got to get down the ramp, and he does manage to best Halzerk in the head-to-head. Golden and Crims going aggressive, trying to get into the front line, trying to take the fight to Dig, and Crims bested after the first, now leaves the... Now they know that Golden's here, and he can't find this shot. Still alive and ducking down, but Freiburg delivering 3.
It's the first kill of the round. It's been quite some time since we've seen some frags, but now they're going to start to come in at a Fury's pace. Freiburg only good for 1. There's a trade for Exist, and they keep on delivering. That's going to be a bomb plant and a 2v2 for Fnatic.
Oh, Holzerk, he's throwing caution to the wind. He's running into the site. He's looking to take this one to overtime on his own, but he's missed the timing. Crims is coming on the wrap, and Holzerk does about find him. The bomb not planted for JW, and no Molotov to burn them out. They've spotted him. They can just stick the defuse. We're going to overtime. There's nothing JW can do.
You say that, and you're right. 15-15.
Now knows that Flusher has moved in to the pop position. Forest is fully blinded and does get mopped up, but it's still an advantage lying with Dig. And amongst all this madness, Exist is pushing the extremities of the B site. He's going to be available to come in on a flank. Flusher, sure he deals with Get Right, but now he is the only man remaining. Spanner in the works. Exist should have it dead to rights. Hauser gets bested, and there it is. Exist flank comes on in. Is to allow Fnatic this path out from main. Freiburg pressured from too many angles at once, and Brolin, he just deep dives in through the smoke here as they're about to come out through the connector. Flusher gets dealt with, but Exist, oh, he does manage to escape.
Sorry for Flusher. Oh dear, talking of which, he gets burnt out of the pop dog, but there are trades.
A little ambitious for Flusher, but don't worry, Brolin here is going to try to even up the score a little bit, and that's what we have.
He could deal with one of the prongs of this split, and now JW is forced to try and take gunfights inside of the site. That's where Exist comes in to save the day. And this is going to give Crims a little bit more room to work with, but emphasis on little bit.
Oh dear, Get Right, not ready for someone to be pushed so close, rather. And Brolin is holding the Olaf side. Golden close to main. This is a slaughter. And Brolin on his third. JW fires one through the smoke. And Forest, he is all that stands here for Dignitas.
Yeah. They were just 2 away. Now that's looking merely impossible. JW, it's about to get sweaty, everybody. Hold your horses. Here we go.
Oh, Get Right.
And Get Right loses.
Yeah, not up to the task. Players reside right now.
But the double peek. Oh, he was not ready for that. He was done for either way. And it's Freiburg.
Of grenades. And then turns out there's Freiburg there waiting. More often than not, Dig have had a lot of control towards Ivy. But in this round, it's just left to one man. Because that's all they've got. Freiburg on the corner. He's got a kill already in this round. They should know it, and they do. Flusher will deal with the problem at hand, and Fnatic.
The people reviewing it. We really haven't seen enough of Dignitas, I think, to either buy into the program or have any mixtapes. You guys are crazy. Brolin peeking out here into T-Con, finds a kill into Exist, and this could be the very beginning of the end.
They need to outdo Fnatic in a very big way in this round here and now. They do get that trade onto Flusher. Freiburg trying to turn the heat up, and he brings the fight to Crims in a way that he was not ready for. Freiburg continuing with this aggression. Golden and Brolin team up for that kill. They just about get it. Freiburg has to deliver a stellar clutch here. He knows where both players are, but Golden swinging out, secures the round and secures the victory here on Train for Fnatic. 19-17, they get it done in overtime.
Get up from heaven. Brolin is going to be leading the charge here. Always good for those opening kills, but right now it's Exist to find the first on this site. Fnatic down by 2 in the round, and they've got 3 to deal with. It's a fair fight on the A site. That's not what you want as a T, but Crims is making the best of a bad situation. JW hits a flick, and now he's in a clutch. Now he's in a very winnable clutch. A single bullet will connect, and it's on to Get Right on the flank.
As he's trying to get out of sight, he wants to get this bomb plant at the very minimum, but can't win the fight with Get Right. Decides to...
And they do leave players here. Now, a bit of a spanner in the works is Halzerk, who's got aggressive and caught a great timing on this monster push. Golden not going to be ready for that, offers himself up. And right now, all the kills going in favor of Dig. This was a bonus round attempt from this CT side, and they might be about to go flawless.
Yeah, Fnatic are running a very loose first right.
And he's there by his lonesome. However, with the bomb, it's going to be that a Flusher joining in from Monster. Rolling good for 1, but doesn't matter.
The toilet side, that's something that Fnatic are going to be feeling happy about, but now they've got to try and break through this defense, and that one flashbang that they had gets thrown in. They don't find any kills on the back of it. In fact, they all come up in favor of the Dig squad. Flusher now brought down, and Halzerg there to solidify the round victory for Dig. It's spreading out early on, taking this default once more, and this time they get a good result from it.
Right there is Fnatic. Instead of focusing on just spreading out and looking for kills, great shot from Crims firstly, but Fnatic focus on taking an area of the map and using a lot of players to do so. Flashes up for Crims, lets him get into B short, a point of contention, a point where Dig want to fight back, and they will be as well, inside of the B bomb site with their first kill. Freiburg holding his own on his own. and he needs to get more done, but Golden gets a quick trade, and Exist is left in a clutch. Grenade could kill the in-game leader of Fnatic, and he's the one going for the plant as well. So if Exist considers it, that could certainly spice things up, but it's going to come in a bit late.
Outside of the B bomb site, but Dig have got 4 players here. They've read this to a T, and it's going to be hard for Fnatic to put up the numbers to get them in, but Flusher and Golden do feel up to the task.
That's going to bring Flusha back from the sandbags. Now, Halzerk's going to walk right in here. If he finds one, that would go a long way. Don't think that he saw the barrel of the guy at Monster, and he didn't. It was Golden.
W coming up connected, making sure mid is not a point of contest for Dig, but again, these monster pushes that have been very, very, and Golden's found himself a good gap as well. He needs to check the sandbags. He hasn't. He's been killed. Get right, flashed off though. It's down to the 2 remaining monster men who look to make this a reality. Another 2-on-4 attempt for Fnatic, and it started off well.
Flusher, certainly. Quite the duo to go head-to-head with, but Get Right not phased by the names in the server.
It's not that nice of a smoke. Unless it's trying to bait Halzerk into fight, so Flush can move up, possibly, but more likely than not meant for the divider or in front of the toilets, and just missed. He looked like he was taking a second to line that one up anyway. Existers come back up con. But Flush is in long, and the entry is in. It's a full commitment for Fnatic here. There's still a lurk with an AWP just to make matters worse, and Flusher might be able to find these kills on the saving players. Uh-oh.
Well, it won't be Freiburg, and it won't be Flusha getting any kills. Oh, and you know what? It's not just an exciting series here. It's not a hot match.
Even more.
It's not a hot match. It's a...
For Dignitas. Oh, that's again, the monster pusher does a really, really good job for...
Try and get down fast. They try and get into the site. JW just not to exist, and we got our first one in this series coming in this round now. Freiburg shut down, and Fnatic get control of that round. JW, where did you get that?
He was hiding in something here. Halzerk, oh, just missed. But still the long pyro as well, not ready for someone to be so deep. Now JW, does he expect a second man here? Halzerk's on the big wrap round, and he's got the drop on him. Free kill. Another man up on long though, and a sight. But now he's got to get a little bit more, and he does. Brolin gone, and Fnatic are falling short in this round. The AW...
To where he's meant to be, but the rest of the team have fallen around him. Crims making noise at the B bomb site, but that's all he'll be remembered as in this round, a noisemaker. Golden is the man who has to try and deliver, and instead it's Halzerk. Dig seemingly have the read, and that's thanks to this mid aggression. Exist is cleared out the top of middle. JW gets bested down in connector, and at this point in time, you look at the minimap, Fnatic are trapped. They've got to go towards B. They've got to win these fights, and that's not a problem with the first.
Golden on the AWP, low HP. It's Brolin rather. Waits for the contact, does take that kill. Forest is tagged as well. The time is ticking away from Dig. They've got to get on that bomb here and now, but they don't expect a second player. And Flusher and Golden combine for the last 2. Fnatic.
Golden, a safety net to get back into the A side of the map, although Get Right there. They're still around. Forest going aggressive, looking to turn up the heat. And he does tap down Brolin. I think I was watching one from a few years ago there. But ooh, Crim slipping, sliding around. And timing was everything, and it still could be. Flusher tried to play the trigger discipline and is rewarded with 1, but the time is very, very low, and Get Right's going to finish him off from the short side. Dig, they...
Brolin with a deagle. Hello.
Okay.
Well, that's more like it.
Okay.
Oh, my.
What?
What's that all about, Brolin?
Yeah, Brolin, you want to give us a bit more of that? You want to go again? Or is Crim's going to steal the limelight? He actually takes one down with the scout. Digger not going to be happy with this.
What?
Brolin's onto a 3rd. Forest is left. This was an anti-eco round for the Dig side, and it's damn near flawless from Fnatic. They own...
Well, Exist does control the connector, and the crossfire was there, but now JW is left out here on an island all by himself. He's only good.
We'll see. Because it rotates it down and the player's already in. Get Right sprays and he gets Golden. Flusher looking to trade, getting taken down from the site, and this has fallen out of the hands of Fnatic. It looked like it was their round to take, and instead it's Crims just trying to take any liberties he can with the
JW's push through a double molly short side. 2 Molotovs. Not one was looking at short, and with very good reason. Why would you be looking at short? There's 2 mollies there. Yeah. And now another kill comes in.
They're going to go down lower to B. That's what Fnatic have been waiting all around long. And Flusher there with a double, dropping the bomb, winning the round for Fnatic. It's all about dying before the time for Forest. But that doesn't help. He's got a kill. And at this point, he's looking for someone to take him out. And they can do it off time if they want. So he needs to be very, very cautious here. Time has expired. They are running. They are gunning. He's got one, but the trade is in, and that's what matters most.
Get kill this time, but I'm liking the amount of nade stacks we see from the Dig squad. However, all the kills right now coming up in favor of Fnatic. Although, as I say that, Halzerk, Exist, and Freiburg have had a little say in how this round might pan out. JW, is he going to wallbang it? He might. Freiburg has to be careful, and he does get caught out by Brolin. Exist is in the clutch. They've cleared out Monster preemptively, so now they know that Exist has to be here at short. He sprays, but not able to find the connection. But he was like because the players have such a good read on where the enemies are coming from, he just assumed that they could see what we see, right? The outlines through the walls, because they're always looking in the right spot. But no, like they get a very like naked view of the map in that sense, right? And it is all just about, look, this is what they're seeing. So you imagine there's the peak from JW. You see how quick
Dignitas going to get right up in their face. There's no way that Fnatic can know about this. Brolin on the back of a JW flash going to get several frags. This one's certainly in the hands of Fnatic so far. Just Freiburg and Get Right alive.
Might be wrapping through long, and he could catch a timing to deal with these players here and now. Freiburg draws the attention away. Flash goes over. Get Right holding down the angle, but still Crimson Golden left alive inside of the bomb site, and he's trying to navigate over the top of these smokes, looking for the kills. Get Right, another one, and now just Crims, but he's hidden, tucked himself in at the truck, plays the bait and switch.
We're going to turn the X-ray back on. We're going to run into the site with that of Dignitas, and they're going to run right into some barrels. Crimson Golden make it look easy. Now, again, no weapons here for the side of Dignitas. It's just Freiburg. He's going to get tapped away.
For Christmas, perhaps, as now they look to keep the dream alive. And Halzerk, speaking of Christmas, has gifted that kill onto JW there. Park control still attempted by Brolin as he trickles in late, and he's going to get the information that Dig have rotated away. Fnatic at this point have made the read that it's going to be a B play, thanks to Brolin's early warning from this mid push. That allows Flusher to join up with Crims here at the B side of the map. 2-on-3 though, now 1-on-3 for Crims effectively. Brolin is a long way from the action, and that is set to continue. He's got to try and deliver here in a 1v3 for Fnatic. He does spot Exist, but Exist spots him.
This allows for the best of both worlds. But right now, Get Right, pushing the smoke. Oh dear, he's neck and neck. He's touching Crims and he doesn't know it. Crims is going to wrap the back, and he almost gets a double off of it. Forest finished with the smoke, and oh no, Fnatic proving why they don't need...
Down here in the pit, Halzerk going to be his first point of contact and one to remember him by. Does shut down Flusher, leaving us into a 2-on-2. Brolin dropping a Molotov into the site, but now he is alone again. 1 point of health on Halzerk, and Brolin trying to deliver here. Time ticking off this bomb, but it's only just been planted, so he knows he still has a decent bit of time to work with here. No fights getting given up. He spots Halzerk, and there's the double peek, the swing from Freiburg. Get Right, who, let's not forget, was faking the B play. He was the lurk, and he arrives late into mid. Deals with JW, Flusher now up from the B site. Does drop Forest. Halzerk playing with timings and playing with fire as Flusher removes him. Freiburg gonna try and get the trade, and he does. Better late than never. Tracks half the time ticked off of this bomb, and Freiburg holds the line. 13 rounds for Dig to play with. No money for...
Long is about to be taken. He does get that kill, but look at his retreat path. Look at the options that lie ahead of him. Oh, great play from Dig. They hide behind the rock, and JW goes wide. Brolin has to tank the flash and can't shoot. He's waiting for the contact, but it goes the way of Halzerk. Side of the smoke, he's letting them pass. 20 seconds. He can stop this bomb from getting planted, but he's dead. He's spammed through the smoke. Dig don't fall for it. They won't fall for anything. 4-on-2. Overtime surely happening here. The spray can't connect enough, and it's all on Crims.
He does offer up the first. Any more left in the tank? No, Get Right shuts him down.
One who watches CS. Now, it's back to the A-take. Dig, this is what got them into overtime. Will it do them any more than that? JW above, he's not falling. He will eventually, not down to his own decision. Brolin lets a man pass, and Get Right kills a player on the site, but he doubles up as a response. Caught in the smoke. Surely no more than that. 7 seconds. There's no time for a plant. Brolin's dropped the bomb, and Forest, he's on his own. He can't even get the kills. Crims gets a trade, and Fnatic find the first in overtime.
What? Should talk to somebody about that. In the meantime, it's JW with AWP very, very close. He's going to drop the bomb and try to get away before they trade him. And I say that he's going to repeat. Finds an excellent shot onto Exist. Couldn't have been much better place than that.
But they were ready for this, right? Not only a 5-on-3, but they were playing retake positions. And, well, that's because they're ready for it. JW boosted up with 1, and now Get Right in the pit has to hold his own. He is stuck out on an island, and 2 kills to his name is not going to be enough here. Halzerg left in a clutch, but they're not ready for the flank. They don't expect it. The miss spray recovers well. They're on the bomb, though, and JW has the cover. 4 kills off the AWP in that round. He comes...
Bring it out in every round. But as you hit the overtimes, he can, just on a whim, decide to bring out the big green gun. And here, the B play attempted being the keyword. Freiburg answers back with a double through the smoke. Forest shuts down Flusher, and it's chaos all coming up in favor of Dig.
Move up. It could be missed time for them. Halzerg spots an arm and a leg, and he takes Golden right out of this round. Big advantage for Dig to find.
And Flush, a trio that stand the test of time. So far exists as well, and he's only good for 1, so the trade's there from Flusha. And so far, the battles have gone in the way of Dignitas. Just JW left, excuse me, I say that, it's Flusha left by himself.
Yeah, he would need to ace this.
That might be an indicator.
No way.
Almost needs to get this kill if he wants to get the bomb planted as well. And
no
there's
time.
not enough time.
So
Try
close.
as he might by staying alive. Get Right has done enough. Flusher with a little sigh of relief there. Is he still alive? And in the meantime, Golden gets out through Monster. Provides a kill on a Get Right, but a great flash allows Forest to take that peek there. It is still traded and dealt with courtesy of Crims. And now Freiburg fragging from down here in the pit. Halzerg pushes up close and drops the bomb with Golden. Now, Crims and JW to try and pick up while the rest of the team left off. Halzerg is fully blind. Has Exist here to help him out if needed, but Halzerg might not need assistance. Actually, he might now. It's AWP on AWP. Clash of the Titans. JW playing around the pillar. Tagged down low earlier on. 1 shot is all that's needed, even with the pistol for Halzerg, but he does it with the AWP. Takes on JW. And
Fnatic, they're just going to straight up commit. They're just going to run through. What else have they got? And luckily, B isn't stacked. There's only 2 men here. Make that 1. Forest holding his own. He's now got rotations, but they're flashed out, and Forest is deep in the site. Oh my, he's found some damage. Crims is hidden. Can you find it? No. Halzerg shuts it down, and Dig, they win.
Dig, I mean, they're in. They've got to commit, right? They are right in the firing line of Fnatic, and they're trying to close the distance. Golden gets dealt with by Halzerg, and he doubles up. He's been a little bit quiet within...
Smoke forward. They actually go through it. JW back to back. Oh, he turns at the worst possible moment. And Golden, Brolin, sorry, trades for 2. But Halzerg's going to get him. Point. He's dropping down lower, and Fnatic are ready for it. 3 players here. Crims has a spray. He's dropped the bomb. Full rotate can come through now, but it might not be needed. They might be going to a 3rd overtime. Freiburg trading, but they haven't even seen Golden in the corner. And he's there to drop the bomb the 2nd time around. It's done. It's over. It's a 3rd overtime. Well, Get Right waiting for this aggression, and that's a free kill. Crims doesn't check it, and now Dig can just commit, not only with the advantage, but with where the bomb is going. This is perfect. Golden aggressed in with a flashbang, finds Get Right. Exist trades him though and leaves Flusher alone.
Yeah, the horrible thing about this is that they haven't really had too many tells that it's going to be the B play, right? Exist a bit of uncertainty with the man advantage in favor of Dig. Now Brolin delivering 1, has JW here to back him up if needed, and it will be needed if this round looks to go in favor of Fnatic. Another kill for Brolin. Forest tries to come through the smoke, but Brolin is on a tear. And now just Exist left to beat. Locked into a 1v1 and Exist at the sandbags. The bomb is so open that Exist could be anywhere. There's no hints in the bomb plant, and Exist swings out from behind the sandbags.
He can give you that.
Fair enough.
Wow. Believe in yourself.
Hydration is important too.
Yeah.
Halzerg's going to keep it wet in the server, and so is Exist.
Yeah, swimming with the fishes are the bodies of Fnatic in this round, and they're burning in the embers as well. 3 dead to begin this one. Dig looking for 24, and Golden trying to deny it. Big entries on the in-game leader for Fnatic. B has been swept under and over. Fnatic are all over this site, and they can get the plant as well. These post plants can be so difficult to hold on to. Halzerg looking for the advantage back. He won't hit his shot. Flush is stuck in the site, dead to Exist, and no HP left on some of these players, but Golden can't cap.
Peckish and decides to go in. See if he can pad these stats. Big kill onto Brolin. That's a man at long dealt with, and that opens up an avenue for Halzerg to fall back into the A site. Man. Golden, another big kill on the entry from him. Bests Exist back inside of A, and at the very, very least, that's forced a rotation up from the B site.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. A second's difference could have been a round win for Fnatic, but instead it's Golden getting dropped on the A site with 2 players there. That's info enough, but what can Fnatic do with this info? They're losing bodies. Flusher entries B. Forest is alone here. They know it, but the rotate is so quick. Freiburg has come down, and another man coming in from the backline as well. Bomb planted for Forest here. Flusher covers, and it's all up to the York. Quick kill. Flusher needs them all, and he can't do it at all. Halzerg shuts down the series, and he will send it packing. Let's go to a third. Dust 2 round the corner.
No, but I love this from Halzerg. They were DMing him. They were shooting his body in the first OT.
Alton Crims is going to get pushed towards the spawn. Oh dear, nice shot on the Freiburg cross. Goes back to long, and he's got JW alongside him as well. Get Right is late lurking this position, but right now his entire team are falling like flies. The bomb plant may be allowed for the catwalk, but Fnatic, they have an inkling, and Crims also take the fight to him. They won't expect a second player, you would think, and JW trades it. All well and good for Fnatic. The flashbang sets him up towards catwalk, and there's a double flash that exists, does burst someone with. Halzerg trading, and things are getting messy, but Fnatic will secure that.
He's going to drop a Molotov. He knows that they could be out. They're going to run out, pretty much Zerg rush Golden right into oblivion.
Brolin alone, and SMG is not the fight you want to take towards middle versus those AKs. He will get a quick work of an example. And only 1 kill coming through for Fnatic in this round. It's worth peering into, poking and prodding. JW does both, and he will find Halzerg in the site. Knows there's a player at the back as well. Get Right on this late drop. It's being held. Flusher is very aware, and he's found himself a 2-on-2 with the time ticking out of the hands of Fnatic. Kills need to come through, and JW almost has them all. Freiburg trading, and I think he's won the round just by staying alive. 3 to his name. He knows Flusher's off it, and he can try and chase the kill as well.
Man.
1 HP the difference. Even if Flusher doesn't die to the bomb, which he will, it's going to be a round for Dig regardless. Great work from
Dignitas or something like that. Anyway, Flusher, though, he has nothing to say about these copy passes. He wants nothing to do with any of it. He's going to be holding the line, but Exist has such a tighter angle. That's going to be 2 big kills for him. Krim's trying to hold on to the control of this B site, but it's gone. They have no vision there anymore. And just JW with a deagle. 1v2 against Get Right and Forest. The bomb is down. And it's not down far from him. His play there is to go through the smoke.
And towards suicide, so he thinks, well, they're dueling me with AKs, I can take this fight. And as he peeks out, that's when Halzerg deals with him. So, kind of a cool little idea, but this round has not gotten off to a swimming start here for Dig. They've lost 3 players in the blink of an eye. The bomb is a part of that. And it's only Forest left. 1v5 required. 1 minute and 30 on the corner. He's ducking underneath. The flusher. Ooh, no. Forest! Forest, turn around. He's behind you! Oh, no. Flusher gets it.
They go for it. They might rather save that for the door, but they'll just go fast into the site. Brolin is waiting, and Golden's gone. Get Right with the kills to make things happen, and Dig are in B. This could be their round.
Looking to come in for this retake. The mollies, they hope, can burn players out, and it does. Burn Halzerg down to the grave. 3-on-3. As this retake tries to kick up a notch, and out from the window, it's Flusher dealing with 1. Get Right still alive! And how's he managed that? 4 kills in the round for Get Right. Walk, and this is where we're going to see Get Right and Forest now start to pick up the pace over at long. Exist dives to his demise over here in CT, and oh no, Get Right hasn't checked for JW. Oh dear, there's a kill, and there is still Forest floating around towards the long side. He can come in and deal with JW, so they do get setting up over towards catwalk. All 3 players here. Molotov on Forest could stand to make things very difficult, and that's even if you can get past Halzerg, which apparently Fnatic cannot. Golden now alone offers himself up as well, and it's Halzerg delivering. W here over towards short side, does best. Forest on the entry, now going to try and batten down the hatches. He holds down for the long haul as he gets off towards ramp. Krim's taking up his position inside of the site, and JW nails Halzerg now. Freiburg has dropped down, and he comes in, but he's saved, bailed out by Golden. JW still alive. Exist hops on down and goes down as well. Get Right is dropped, and Fnatic will put a 4th round of
face there towards Game Helper, Car, whatever you want to call it. But it's Get Right with the opening kill in the round towards long.
Yeah, just kills everywhere. Forest got 1 on B, Get Right on A. Wherever Fnatic look, they see corpses of their teammates, and they've got to gamble. Leaning towards B right now. That's the idea here for Fnatic, and it might be the right one. Oh, big kill for Hauser. If JW gets that and crosses towards B without without Dig realizing, they could have been triple stacked inside of the site. Flusha is an absolute madman, and he's going to knife Hauser in the back.
Gonna try and get ahead of it. However, that's a pretty tall order. Flusha, let's see what he can bring to the table in this one. First kill onto Get Right found from Golden. Flusha gets cut down. Freiberg inside of the site solidifies that.
He wants to take risks. 40 seconds as Dig enter the site. Brolin sprays, he gets one. If he doubles it, that's excellent work. He can afford to go down now, but he's not looking to do so. Just stalling inside of the site, letting contact be made by his teammate, and Flusha finds another double as well. One by one, Dignitas fall in this round. It's all on Freiberg.
Looking more antsy than ever. Flash to try and get him in. He spots Brolin, and Brolin deals with him. 5 on the board for Fnatic, but
play in this game.
Yeah, this is a fast B play. We're going to get to see what Exist sees, and there you go. You see how little he gets to see. Freiberg now barreling in for his turn, and he's
still going to battle it out. A little bit of damage done on both sides, but it's not going to be enough. This bomb has ticked down ever so far. JW winning the duel in tunnels certainly helps to make a case for Fnatic winning a pistol here. Couple of trades, but overall it does not matter.
Coming in through CT, but they are going to get smoked off.
Whew. Lands a shot on the Brolin. They're very low on this Fnatic side. They're going to try to cross in. That Molotov going to site is going to prove to be a little bit of a problem. Halzerk is stuck. And now just looking to land anything that'll stick. Get Right, push this through the smoke, gets 2 with a deagle, and that bodes well going forward. Forest in a 1v2. They're going to smoke off Catwalk, but I don't see that slowing the man down. Here comes the tree himself. Takes down Flusha. Now in a 1v1. JW offering it up to him. And he grabs it. He's going to grab a round here.
For Catwalk, that's great, because it keeps 2 of these players locked out of the retake momentarily. Golden has to answer for a hell of a lot as he's left in the site alone. And he gets shut down. Flusha wrapping in through CT. Crims deeks down another. This could still get out of hand. That bomb ticking away. They've got to get on it. Flusha trying to deny it, but Get Right holds the angle.
Catwalk going to fall back again. It's a similar situation to last, except this time Flusha's run out mid, and he's traded 1-for-1. Halzerk's double scope, and they walked in below his shot. He misses it. How is he still alive? Golden will find him. Halzerk's 2 shots go to the wind, and Freiberg has to give them the A site. Forest can try and deny things, but the grenade is not good. It's not for Catwalk. Doesn't matter. Forest and Freiberg clean it up in the retake, and Dignitas are looking so crisp individually. 4 rounds can be the hardest rounds around when you know Fnatic are trying their damnedest to keep this series going on. They do not want to lose this game because they want to go to Rio, and of course the pride that stands alongside winning this matchup is huge for these Swedish guys. So right now they might not have a choice, but holding onto the package, re-smoking things as well. Halzerk's come from lower, and that's such a confident play to make when you have the bomb.
And so the thing here is Forest, or Freiberg rather, he's just tucked. He doesn't have to stand up. Forest will be the first point of contact, and then a triple peek will come through. And yeah, that's exactly what happens. Halzerk just beats
For all Dignitas knows, they're not in the B tunnels. They could certainly be out long. That's going to pose to be an opportunity to try to re-contain these halls, re-control them.
Oh, JW though, he's going to 5-on-3. Reaction from Freiberg is to aggress Catwalk. He's found a good timing to do so. Bomb drop. Doesn't want to hang around for too long. Forest tries to help him out, but instead he will be taken down. Freiberg, how on earth is he alive? Dropping another man yet. Fnatic should just split B. They've got the information. They spotted both players, and they know exactly where Dig are contained. Bomb plant can be allowed, and Dig going to go for the boost here. Oh, Flusha spamming it. Not ready for the second player up top, but Get Right. One trade.
Decisiveness where he kind of weighed up his options and then looks back to here mid, and he hears Brolin running through the lower tunnels. Holograph now. There's some level of understanding from Dig, but there's only so much they can do in response. They try and get through the mid smoke, and to their demise, Forest does win a duel onto Brolin, and that's going to stop Fnatic in their tracks, because suddenly this B site isn't a guarantee anymore. And there's another buff has been rescinded, and they've now got to try and spread out to retake this map. But that kill from Crims onto Halzerk has opened up a world of opportunity once again. They try and get up towards short, and they've CT has to do it all as he stands here alone. He does deal with JW, leaving them in a 2.
Fnatic flashes bad. It doesn't do a thing. They dodge it. Flusha can fight ahead of it. Crims will join him. Freiberg jumping and into the waiting arms of Flusha. Great round for Fnatic.
He's about to have his hands full.
It's a great gamble for Dig. 3 on the B-bomb site. No one's checking anything. They've got 2 advantages. Fnatic have been going B all half long, and Dig read into it in the most important round of all. They can't even get the bomb back. Get right going in with a nade, and it's done. It's over. It's out of here. Dignitas 16-14 on the final map, and they will take this.